Still young, they feel me in Belgium, and when I die, I'm going back to the heavens I fell from. I fell from. Back to the heavens I fell from. Still young, they feel me in Belgium, and when I die, I'm going back to the heavens I fell from. Back to the heavens I fell from. Yeah, back to the heavens I fell from. My father made me Sedale, my mama pushed out a diamond, took the Del off my name and put the H.I. behind it. That's C.Y., H.I. short for your highness. Then I added the Prince, so you know what my mind is. My sister asked me when I'm gonna get married, when it's affordable to get my wife 6 carats. Supposed to have a brother, but my mother had a miscarriage. So every blessing he was supposed to get, I'll inherit. I really wanted to be an athlete, so it's the Olympics every time me in the track meet. I'm so ahead of my time, I'm finna lap me. I know the Lord is thy shepherd, though I'm the black sheep. I ain't gotta act street, you can ask V. It was nothing to get off a key like a whack beat. I hit the gas, let the lack creep. My partner ride shotgun, same thing was in the back seat. I ain't worried about niggas saying I'm whack, cause when I was in the trap, some niggas really tried to whack me. Y'all don't really know the feeling. Prince ain't from Queens, but I seen Supreme dope dealing. King P and shit, in this ring is no squilling. Disciplined gangsters, no women, no children. At the age of 19, I had the coupe, no ceiling, selling fruit while I'm bumping number 2, Lord willing. If I ever make $1 million, I don't wanna lose it all, Kurt Shillings. I got a homie who didn't deserve prison, tried to tell him that the man he killed wasn't worth killing. But that's the life of a young goon. When it rains, it pours, caught in the monsoon. I'm hoping that his day will come soon. Memories of us rapping, beating on the table in the lunchroom. Sedale young, they feel me in Belgium. And when I die, I'm going back to the heavens I fell from. I fell from. Back to the heavens I fell from. Sedale young, they feel me in Belgium. And when I die, I'm going back to the heavens I fell from. Back to the heavens I fell from. Back to the heavens I fell from. Sedale young, homie, I'm seldom seen in the club cause I go to sleep at like 12 something. I used to sell plums, I'm used to the bell buns. Man, you niggas acting like going to jail's fun. When Butchie got shot, I instantly felt numb. We was like 15 the first time we held guns. But beef can get you killed, though at least 20 years. When you got a lot of stake, it's gotta be well done. Tales from a place where ain't no fair ones. This my gift from God, my nigga, you welcome. A bunch of rappers bootlegging my rhymes. These niggas trying to illegally sell rum, but they liquor is cheap. Rapping like I'm in the gym, working on my figure of speech. I'm going back to the original me. Back before all my friends shitted on me. Playing sideline bus in the middle of the street. Before my girlfriend became a miserable freak. One man's trash is another man's treasure. And I mean that, literally. I was cool with the killers and thieves. Got black eyes from fist fights. They tried to force Whitaker me. But I survived. Shouted I survived. I knew I would be famous, my nigga, I'm not surprised. Came a long way from hamburgers and apple pies. I was so broke, sometimes I couldn't ask for fries. But I knew that God had a plan for me. All the problems in my life made a man of me. Took 3 bags to my folks in Scottsdale. Came back with like 20 grand on me. Call me what you want, just don't put your hands on me. I'm side high, but everybody on Redan on me. Yeah, Sedale young, they feel me in Belgium. But when I die, I'm going back to the heavens I fell from. I fell from. Back to the heavens I fell from. Sedale young, they feel me in Belgium. And when I die, I'm going back to the heavens I fell from. Back to the heavens I fell from. Back to the heavens I fell from. I fell from.
Soul music. That shit that's good for your soul. Man, what's up with it, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, and this is indeed the Simple Truth Morning Show, man. I am indeed Junior the Truth. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you rocking with me this morning, man. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing community, man. Be sure to go visit the website, join the website, become an official documented member of the family, man. The La Familia, www.ldbcsports.com. Man, excuse me. Yes. I am indeed Junior the Truth. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JuniorTheTruth, and that's over all the social media platforms, man. Each and every one. Man, and you can catch me, man, over on the Punch Junkie Network, www.punchjunkie.network. Man, the shit. One of the last places for real fans of the sweet science, man. It's no ads, no trolls, no bullshit. It's just boxing. So y'all be sure to come check us out, www.punchjunkie.network, man. You know what I mean? We got to ramp this boxing conversation back up, man. I got to ramp this boxing conversation back up over there. So come holla at me, man. Yes, indeedy. What's up with the family, man? Salute to y'all, man. We back in the studio, man. Back off the road. I'm tired. I ain't even gonna sit here and hold you. Man, I'm tired. I had a man, I don't know what it is about when I travel, when I'm solo, like I'm gone. You know what I mean? But I'm not really a stops person. Like I be trying to, you know what I mean? I try to get it in. Like if it's 8 hours, I might do you get 2 stops max. You feel me? You get 2 stops max, 3 stops if it's like an emergency. You know what I mean? But I try to get it done in 1 stop. You know what I mean? I try to go out about 4 hours, stop, then continue on. You feel me? Anything under 8 hours though, man, you got like 1 stop. You know what I mean? Like I said, unless the spirit moves me and I have to, use the potty or something. You feel me? I've been traveling with my kids. Got to use the potty. You feel me? But man, that coming back, it was. I mean, we left out early. You know what I mean? All things considered, not as early as I wanted to. But then, you got to factor in them stops. And we had, my kid, they actually did it in 2 stops. No, we had 3 stops because I had to stop and get gas. So we did it in 3 stops. I'm pretty proud of them. The last stop, I got to count it because we stopped, but we went in, bought the baby some shoes at the outlet mall, all that kind of stuff. But I'm still, boy, a little bit whipped. But when I be by myself, I'm like, man, I'll drive out. You feel me? I'm subject to go out about 6 hours, then come back 6 and just be in it. You feel me? But I'm zapped today. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm glad to be home, man. Nothing like a road trip. You feel me, with the babies. If you haven't done so, man, I suggest you do it. You know what I'm saying? Get your kids out, man. Get them out. Let them go. Bring down the property value elsewhere. You feel me? Let them go to the hotel and thug it up. You know what I'm saying? I got to complain about my hotel too, man. They didn't give me my diamond status snack pack. I don't play that shit. I got to call them. I got to complain. They didn't give me my diamond status snack pack, man. I'm not here for the shits and giggles. You feel me? I got diamonds in my piece and chain. When I show up to a Hilton, it's diamonds in my piece and chain. Give me my let me stop all this cussing. Give me my Lorna Doone cookies. You know what I mean? My extra waters, my ginger ale. Reach in that snack bag, man, and break bread. You feel me? I got diamonds in my piece and chain. I need to when a diamond member walk in, I need some smoke to come up out the ground like Goldberg. You feel me? When I bust up in there, bro, I need the smoke to come up in the doorway. Oh, we got a diamond member. You feel me? I need that smoke to come up. You feel me? I need to, inhale that smoke like and walk up to the counter to check in. Like, hey man, that diamond membership means something, man. I mean, I didn't spend some money. I didn't broke bread with y'all, a lot of it. You feel me? We gon', hey man, I'm not finna play no games with y'all. I need my Lorna Doone cookies. You feel me? I need my consideration. But anyway, man. But the stay was cool, man. Wasn't no it wasn't we got to move around a lot, got to spend time with my oldest baby, which is always important. Just watching my kids interact, and they just my younger babies, my 2 younger, they're just so starstruck by their older sister. You feel me? And so getting them to, watching them just stare at her. If I'm looking at my son, just stare at her like he's sitting there looking at his sister like that. You feel me? um and getting them to, love on each other and everything, man. It's just incredible. So it was good, and it was good for my kids to get out the house. It's spring break, you know what I mean? So got the opportunity to kind of just move around. So I suggest, if you haven't done that, man, especially you got little kids, do that. You know what I mean? Get them. I mean, you just I'm not gonna hold you. Excuse me. I'm so my youngins have such a zest for life. Like, they're just so absorbent, and they're just so easily impressed. You feel me? And it's very rewarding to be able to get your kids out, and then they just do stuff. You know what I mean? And they just like, oh, this is a bridge. Whoa, you feel me? And then my baby girl, she's in what is she? First grade. She's in the first grade. So they're reading about history and all that stuff, and the inaccurate history or whatever. So we talk about Virginia, and we talk about West Virginia, and they were teaching about like George Washington. So I had to go in and then give her the truth about the things. But anyway, um, so when we cross into Virginia, she's like, yeah, Virginia, that's where George Washington died, and blah, 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 all that old bullshit. So I think is definitely cool, man, because kids have they just see one, like my kids, because we live in Ohio, so it's not a whole bunch of like large bodies of water. So we're going across like big lakes, and they're like, whoa, and going across bridges in the other states and tunnels. My kids get crunk in the tunnel. You feel me? Go through the tunnels in the mountains in West Virginia and stuff like that, man. The kids just really truly appreciate simple stuff, and it's very rewarding for them to really truly to experience that. You know what I mean? So it makes me feel good. Definitely. And then also, with your oldest kids, like, really, we have this thing when our kids get 18 where we just done with it. Like, all right, they 18, you wash your hands of it, you take them, drop them off at college, and they just supposed to develop themselves. You feel me? Nah. You know what I mean? Cadillac said that's why he tried to New Orleans. Oh yeah, that's that trip to New Orleans, bro. I know that's beautiful. You feel me? I know that's beautiful. You get down there, man, and come across, man. I know that's beautiful. All them states going through the mountains. My kids was get geeked, like, oh, look how high we are. You feel me? Going through the mountains and all that kind of stuff, man. It's just is hey, man, I just suggested do it. You had youngins, man, get them in the car and take them. You know what I mean? I'm about to do some for real Black Griswold shit, man. I think I'm gonna get a RV, man. Our next trip, we're gonna do something this summer. I'm gonna do a RV, man, and we're gonna ride. I think we're gonna take an RV to like Florida or something. You feel me? I'm gonna rent one and then see if I want to actually buy one, because I think I want to buy an RV. I think I want to own an RV. You feel me? But I'm gonna get one. You know what I mean? I think I'm thinking about getting one. My wife ain't really on it. You know what I mean? She ain't really the adventure. My wife is like she's like the, I don't know. She like the what you call that shit? I keep she's like the results oriented, straight to it person. She's the efficient. She's the efficient one. Between us. She's the efficient one. I'm the one that, I try to do all the frills, and, want the babies to have the experiences, and everybody to have the experiences and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna rent an RV, and we're gonna drive. We might drive to like Florida or something, get an RV and drive to Florida or something. Um but anyway, so I suggest, man, just do that. You know what I mean? And then with your older babies, once again, get your don't just be hands off with your older babies. When y'all babies, you babies get 16 and stuff, y'all like to stop raising them. Y'all like to stop being of influence. You feel me? When they turn like 16, 17, all right, you ain't gotta, hopefully you put together a very solid core person, so you ain't gotta jump on their head and chew on their head all the time. But you can give them, that's the age where you got to really truly, in my opinion, that's the age where you really truly got to help them understand the significance and importance of their decisions. You feel me? You have to get them to understand the significance of the importance of moving around with respect, moving around with honor. You feel me? You have to get them to understand the consequences and repercussions of disrespect, the consequences of repercussions of dishonor. You feel me? The consequences and repercussions of not living up to your name. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's one of the things I've always tried to be intentional about. And hopefully you can tell about me. I never wanted to do anything to shame my last name. You feel me? I never wanted to be one of them people where, my daddy goes somewhere and they like, that's Junior daddy. You feel me? That slimy nigga Junior. There go his daddy. Like, nah, bro. I always wanted my name to be honorable. You feel me? I never wanted to be one of them people where my folks gotta, watch their back and they gotta move a certain way. And I never wanted to be that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think that there's no honor in that. I don't think this, you know what I'm saying? I'm the person that, I like for when my daddy goes somewhere, they look out for him. You feel me? When my mama goes somewhere, they look out for her. My cousins and my little brother go somewhere, they look out for him. You understand what I'm saying? Like I always wanted that. I want that to be like, hey man, my daddy, my brother is such and such. Oh, your brother is such and such. Oh, come on, you with me. Like I always wanted that. You feel me? So I try to move and live my life that way. You know what I mean? And I really truly want to be that person that, motherfuckers, because people gonna have problems with you regardless. If you got a problem with me, you just got a problem. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just it. But back to the children, like, nah, salute to my brother Donald Jones in the building. I see you. He says kids not really grown to about 25. But girls be let me see, but girls be, let me see what you say, but girls be on the accelerated pace. Yeah, women, girls definitely mature faster. You feel me? Dudes be on kind of a little bit on a slow drip. But even with that, for me, because I'm where I'm at with my daughter, my 19-year-old, I'm just, she's kind of gone through the, her name meaning something and moving with respect and love, considerate. She's very beautiful. She's a very, very beautiful person. She's beautiful. And the way she conducts herself is very, very beautiful, very, very pure. You feel me? But she also stab the shit out of you and keep a clean hand. You feel me? She'll shoot the shit out of you and keep it clean. And yeah, um, but I just really, now I'm in this space where I'm like, all right, baby, now I'm ready to cross over because this is where I really can eat, because now I want to show you how we really can get it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm, introducing her to ownership is really truly everything. Like she's seen it, but now she can really practically apply it. Ownership is everything. Yeah, it's a way to get this money. It's a way to get this. It's a way to get that. But at the end of the day, it's all about ownership. You feel me? And it's all about thriving. We come out of survival. You feel me? We grew up in survival. That's what we did. We've survived for the most part. The majority of us, we survived to get to this point. Now it's time for us to thrive. It's time for us to push beyond survival. But anyway, so, but it's still very important to be there. It's still important to, be supportive. Anything that, they need, be sure that, they understand that, well, my daughter's, anything she needs, understand I got her back. You feel me? Anything, if whatever you need, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna show out. You feel me? And that's just what it is. But that's one of the things I feel like we really got to get through, because, our kids, they'll feel like as if they're a burden. And I think that when you have that handoff, from high school into like college, or high school into the real world, or whatever the case may be, that handoff is crucial. And I think that when we don't hand it off appropriately on both ends, then I think it's, we put ourselves in a situation in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? And when I say hand it off, it's on both ends. Like my daughter is receptive. You know what I'm saying? I'm assertive. She's receptive. When she's assertive, I'm receptive. You know what I mean? And so I think that we got to really truly juggle that appropriately, because a lot of times, kids that get that age and they get thick-headed, they ain't really trying to listen. They ain't trying to hear what you're talking about. They got the shit figured out. And then you have to give them a sobering reminder, like, yeah, you got it figured out, bro. But, you still live here. You feel me? You don't pay no bills. Like everything in here is like, you're here, but this shit is really mine. You feel me? Like everything in here is mine. All that shit, that's mine. I'm Michael Jackson. You Tito. Your ass belong to me. You feel me? In my Chris Tucker voice, like sometimes you have to really truly remind them and help them, because that's good for I feel that's good for their development to really truly understand. Um, but at the end of the day, you got to be intentional with that handoff. And that's just, how I view it. That's just really truly how I view it. Um, but I'm, man, so very thankful to be able to, have a little R&R this weekend, spend time with my family. Um, just really truly chill out. Didn't do too much of anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Moved around, did the whole farmers market thing when I'm in North Carolina, which is one of my happy places. There, I get to, kind of walk around and move around and see a whole bunch of stuff. See a whole bunch of stuff that's been hijacked. You feel me? Like motherfuckers know they gonna hijack some Southern culture, bro. They gonna hijack it. You know what I'm saying? I seen something that was I didn't post the picture. I took the picture, but they had this Amish family Southern chow chow. It was called chow chow. We call it cha cha in my family, but I've heard it called chow chow and cha cha. Basically, what it is, for those of y'all that don't know, I know Shay Girl probably know what chow chow is or cha cha. I'm not sure about other folks, but I know folks definitely in that, around that Mississippi area, black folks around that Mississippi southern area. Y'all know what chow chow is. On over into, you know what I'm saying, New Orleans and Texas. I know y'all probably know what it is. But basically it's like a relish, and it's like a peppery, it's like a it's peppery relish, and people use it, you know what I'm saying? You use it, some people use it in like some stews and beans, but primarily you put it on greens. So it looks kind of green and reddish, and people put it on collard greens, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it'll be hot, you feel me? And sometimes it'll be, you know what I'm saying, milder or whatnot, but it's just a relish basically, and you put it on your collard greens, you know what I mean, for the most part. Some people use onions and tomatoes, and they put that and cut that up and put it on they greens, but some people use chow chow. So I saw the chow chow. Now I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, because my grandmama used to make chow chow, and she would can it. When she canned stuff, she would can chow. She'd make her own chow chow. We call it chow chow. So she would can her chow chow. Um, and we'd have like jars and jars and jars of cha-cha. Like we probably got at any time, we probably got like 50 to 75 jars of cha-cha in the cellar. You feel me? And then, in addition to the peaches for peach cobbler, apple butter, my grandmama can, you know what I mean? All of that stuff. And so I saw the cha-cha, and I'm like, Amish. I'm like, Amish family cha, what? You feel me? And I looked at it like, and I'm like, man, then I got to looking at the jar, and I got to kind of shaking it, and it was all like watery at the top. And I'm like, man, this ain't no cha-cha. You feel me? Like, this ain't no cha-cha. And then they had like mild and then hot and all that. Then I'm like, I'm looking like, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, Amish family cha-cha. And then I know I look at when we go to like sometimes you'll go and you'll see Amish potato salad and Amish this and Amish that. And I'm like, man, these folks, look, Shay Girl said, yep, chow chow is great on a lot of stuff. Yeah, you put chow chow on a whole lot of shit. You feel me? And man, they just man, this stuff be getting jacked. That's what all I'm trying to say is that stuff be getting like they be jacking potato salad, bro. Like potato salad. Okay, maybe the Amish folks then came in, they got some of the recipes, you feel me, from the indigenous people of the land, you feel me, the southern folks, then they kind of, take over it and all that. But that cha-cha, man, I ain't going. You feel me? I ain't going. The cha-cha so tough. Uh uh the cha-cha is so tough that I didn't even Stormy B Man said is Junior live. I'm not receiving the broadcast, fam. Yeah, I'm live as hell. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you have to hit the refresh button or something. I think. Am I live? Well, yeah, I'm live because Shay Girl responded to me. Hopefully everybody. Yeah, Shay Girl responded to me. Almighty Law responded to me. You feel me? Hopefully I'm live for you. But anyway, so yeah, I ain't going with the cha-cha because I thought for the longest, I thought cha-cha was just in my family. You feel me? And it wasn't until I started meeting and interacting with other folks who coming out of You feel me? Who basically coming out of the whose family coming out of that southeast, Mississippi culture or whatnot. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, man, nah, bro, I ain't going. Yeah, that's our shit, Almighty Law. We ain't even finna play with it. Like that shit, all that shit is our shit. But that shit, that cha-cha, man, I ain't going, bro. That cha-cha, that's us. You feel me? That's us. Donald said I'm live. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. He'll Stormy a refresh and figure it out. So yeah, I ain't going. So like it be a lot of stuff that be getting jacked, bro. But nah, man, I ain't going like that. Hey, man. I be looking at the barbecue recipes, the hickory smoke and all that stuff, man. Like that's all our shit. Like that's all that the shit people been doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. But anyway, so yeah, that it just reminded me being down there, like, man, yeah, they be jacking. We be getting that, like the Amish thing came and jacked our shit. Like, come on, man. You feel me? And the funny thing about it is just like, because we talk about it, and salute to my family, Legendary Talkcast, man. Salute to Big Chief University. Y'all be sure to go over there, man, and subscribe to his channel and join the Big Chief University. Yes, indeed. But we've been talking about it, for forever. And like, when you look at just the food in and of itself, like, bro, like the food anywhere you go in the country and you talk about you wanting some soul food. We know what soul food is. We know what that is. That's our culture. You feel me? That is our culture. And no matter where you go on the planet, you feel me? But in the country, let's say for instance, in the country, anywhere you go, and you're gonna go find some folks that look like us, and you gonna say, all right, man, I want some soul food. You understand what I'm saying? And then you're gonna go and you're gonna try to go find the soul food, and you know what you're gonna get, bro. You're gonna get some chicken, you feel me? Some fried chicken, you're gonna get some greens, you're gonna get some macaroni and cheese, you're gonna get some yams, you know what I mean? And then some cornbread, and then you're gonna get cornbread, you feel me? Cornbread, you're gonna get some beans, like you're gonna get some rendition of all that stuff. You feel me? You're gonna get you some fried catfish, like you're gonna get you some. That's what soul food is. You feel me? And so when you look and you see, like, you go out and you see places and you see people, jacking these recipes and jacking this and jacking that, and like, man, get out of here, bro. Like, get y'all's ass up out of here. You feel me? That's our shit, all of it, each and every bit of it. You feel me? So yeah, man. So I saw that cha-cha and I'm like, nah, man, I ain't going with that. Nah, that's us. That's the Amish chat. Nah, brother. No way, no how. You feel me? My grandmama, you know what I'm saying, been cooking that shit that she learned it from her mama. And her mama learned it from her mama. And her mama learned it from her mama. You feel me? Like that shit, you it's some food that you taste, man. I might lost it. They putting raisins in potato salad. They ain't fucking with us. Hey, man. Yeah, it's some meals that you taste and the shit it's just ancestral. You feel me? Like I'm you know what I'm saying? Like some shit you just taste and it's just like, okay. Like, yeah, man, this tastes like heritage. You feel me? Like this tastes ancestral. Like it's certain things you taste and you be like, oh yeah. That's why fucking the Thanksgiving be so good. You understand what I'm saying? Because you tasting that turkey and that dressing, and those greens, and that macaroni and cheese. You feel me? And that ham and those yams. And you taste that shit and it's just, yeah. You taste that sweet potato pie and it's like, yeah. You feel me? Like it's that shit is spiritual. I ain't gonna sit here and hold you. You know what I mean? And food is spiritual. Like that shit is spiritual. And when you you look at it and then you can have somebody else, right? You can have somebody else make similar food and you taste it and you be like, man, that's like motherfuckers have a stovetop stuffing. You feel me? And you go somewhere and you eat some stovetop and you'll be like, nah, like you taste it and it's like, yeah, it's cool, but it ain't turkey and dressing. You feel me? Stovetop is stovetop. You know what I mean? Turkey and dressing is turkey and dressing. You know what I mean? And I done been places before, messing around holidays and I see stovetop dressing and cause I'm out. You feel me? Like I'm not eating. Like I'm stovetop. What? Where's the stuffing from scratch? Where the croutons? Where the cornbread? You feel me? Where's the drippings from the turkey? You feel? Where's the celery? Where's the onions? Where's the onion? I'm gonna say it like I'm gonna say it like Omega, not Omega Red, a Supreme Cadillac Red, and them be saying them onion. Where's them onion? You understand what I'm talking about? A whole bunch of Louisiana shit. This them onion. Where them onion? No, man, I'm not eating that. Oh no. Stovetop on Thanksgiving? Oh no. You know, dressing is some of that shit you only eat once a year anyway. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not finna disrespect it and desecrate the dressing. I'm eating that one time a year. Like that's holiday food. That's and really truly is, you know, you get it twice if you lucky, and that's Thanksgiving and Christmas. But I'm not finna, no, man. Hell no. Donald Jones said stovetop tastes like school lunches. Boy, who you telling? You feel me? Stovetop, that shit tastes like school lunches, cardboard. You know, school lunches got that cardboard taste. Nah, man. Y'all playing games. You feel me? But that's how it is. But then you like, okay, you know what I mean? You'll go somewhere, right? And you'll go to the all right, you can go to like right now they doing the Lent stuff, right? And so like you have all them different Catholic churches and all that, they frying fish, and you might say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get some fish, you know, get a fish meal over there. They doing a fish fry over there, go get some fish. You go over to the Catholic church and shit, you get some fish and you'll eat it like, oh, okay, that's cool. You feel me? Or you might go to like Long John Silver's or Captain D's or something, and you get fish and it's like, ah, okay, whatever. And then that Friday night fish fry at the family reunion, you understand what I'm talking about? That family reunion Friday night, you know, Friday night was when they fry the fish up. You feel me? Everybody coming in and shit. They usually go over and get out at the park or over somebody's house. You feel me? Somebody got a big enough house. They be over somebody's house. Everybody in the yard. Everybody coming through getting their family reunion packet and shit. And they frying fish out there. Yeah, you taste that fish. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you won't even want to eat any of that other stuff. You don't want to eat none of it. Like you taste that family reunion. Listen to me, man. The family reunion, Friday night, fish fry, when everybody arriving, you get that fish. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know that fish with the tail still on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to just talk like this, but y'all get that fish on the white bread with the mustard, with the hot sauce, with the tail still on that motherfucker. You don't even want to eat that other stuff. Other stuff be cool, but it ain't nothing. You ain't had no fish in your life until you had that family reunion Friday night fish fry fish. I'm only talking to the people that can relate. You feel me? If you can't relate to this ain't really for you. You feel me? I'm talking about that fish fry fish. I'm talking about that family get together fish fry. You understand what I'm saying? With the card tables. If it ain't no card tables, if it ain't no no hooch water, you feel me? When I say hooch water, I'm talking about moonshine. If it ain't no hooch water, it ain't no space table, it ain't no dominoes. You understand what I'm talking about? It ain't no music, it ain't no Frankie Beverly in the maze playing. When you walk up, you understand when you walk up and you hear that Southern girl, doom, 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 yeah, I'm talking about that. If y'all ain't got that, and you ain't been to a place where they frying fish and you hear that and it look like that and it smell like that, man, listen to me. Y'all playing. So you don't understand what I'm saying. This ain't really for you. That's all I'm saying. This ain't really for you. Salute. Salute to Mr. Gumbo, man, in the super chat. He says, Junior, leave our Louisiana onions alone. Yeah, they don't even say onions. They say onion. You feel me? We can go there and grab some of that onion. We're going to put some of that onion. Yeah, give me some of that onion. they don't even say, they don't pluralize it. They just say onion. Yeah, get you some of that onion. Excuse me. Now my brother Donald said the tails be crunchy. Yeah, you get that tail on it, and then it's always the auntie say, "Be careful, baby." If you give it to the baby, they say, "Be careful, baby. Give him an extra piece of bread. They got that bone on it." That's how I should have used that as and I should have probed y'all. How you get that? How you deal with that bony fish? Get to have extra piece of bread. You understand what I'm talking about? I gotta get that bread. They say, yeah. Be careful, baby. It's got bones in it. Y'all break that off for that baby. Y'all break that up for that baby. Yeah, don't get that baby the fish with the bones in it. Nah, don't get that baby the fish with the bones in it. You understand what I'm talking about? Got the tail on it, boy. Hey man, that fish, boy. Woo, Lord, that's that. Yeah. 8 count said that fish burn your mouth. Yeah, they tell you, hey, this fresh now. This out the grease. It's hot now. It's hot now. It's fresh out the grease. This hot now. Yeah. You ain't ate fish in your life till you been to the Friday night at the family reunion fish fry when everybody starting to arrive. They start frying the fish about 3-4 o'clock. You understand what I'm talking about? About 5 o'clock, the fish fryer drunk. You understand what I'm talking about? Slurring his words and shit. They out there, they outside because you fry the fish outside. You understand what I'm saying? You mess your house up frying fish inside. A lot of us didn't, we grew up with them frying fish inside. You understand what I'm saying? Then we graduated. Some of us did. You know what I mean? But you fry fish outside. That fish fry everybody outside. You feel me? They outside. You ain't ate, man. You ain't ate fish in your life, man, until you had that Friday night family reunion fish fry. And when, like I said, when you taste that all the other stuff, it just ain't the same, man. It just ain't the same. But they be jacking our culture. That's the moral of the story. They jack everything. They be coming for everything. You feel me? More and more, the older I get, the Village Brother said Nigerians stay eating the whole fish, including, yeah, they eat he said including, well, they probably said the head and the eyes. He said including the bone. Yeah, they do that. Now I done had I had one of my roommates was Nigerian, you know what I'm saying? And he was very adamant about, telling me I wasn't African. You feel me? And I was very adamant about, brother, I know. He, Jay. He called me Kyle. Kyle, you're my brother. Jay. But no, why do you call yourself a nigga? Jay, there are people who died so that you cannot be called a nigga. And you go around here and you call yourself a nigga. Then you look at your brother and you call your brother a nigga. Why? Jay, I just don't understand why. Why do you call your brother a nigga? I don't understand. People have died so that you cannot be called a nigga. And you choose to go around here and you call yourself a nigga. Why, Jay? Why do you call your brother a nigga? Do not understand. You feel me? And he let it be known that I was not African. No, you my brother, but you're not from Africa. You feel me? And I say, bro, I know. I'm from here. You feel me? My people are from here. Respect to Africa. But I'm not, I'm from America. I'm from here. He was very adamant about that. I got in a whole lot of arguments about it. You feel me? A whole lot of arguments about it. But anyway. Chai. That's it. Nigerians, they always chai. Oh no, chai. They always make them kind of noise. Chai. Why do you call yourself a nigga? Chai. I don't understand. Why do you call yourself a nigga? Ah man. But anyway, but he would cook stew and his food, and he would cook like the whole fish. Like they had like dried fish, and he would make his I think it's called fufu, like fufu stew with pounded yam, and they would he'd roll up the yam with his fingers and eat the pounded yam and fufu stew. And I tried it, you know what I'm saying? And he said, oh no, you would not disrespect my food. We eat that pounded yam like this. You feel me? And I had to roll it up. Like, what? No, I tried to get a spoon. No, you will not disrespect my food. This is how we do it. Jay. I had to got to get it and roll it up. You feel me? And dip it in the, like, bro, I ain't really, like, bro, I'm trying to get to the soup. Like, I ain't eating soup with my fingers, bro. That ain't smart. You understand what I'm talking about? I'm from America, Jack. We use spoons. You understand what I'm talking about? We use spoons, but anyway, so like, and that was one of them things, like, just, I don't know, man. I don't want to start having this argument because it's gonna turn into a whole different discussion. But the food is just different. You know what I mean? And the way that they prepare the food that they eat, everything is different. You understand what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, I'm coming out the the Village Brother says chai means God in Igbo. I never knew he's Igbo though. I didn't know. I knew he's Igbo. Billy Bro said Fufu is different. Dwayne Jones says the cultural African in us has been diminished to the point that we are a new, very mixed race people. A new, very, very mixed race people. Village Brother said Fufu is different. Mm-hmm. Man, but anyway, so I just look at that stuff, man, and realize that it's just a severe hijacking, man. Like everything is being hijacked and being repackaged and presented. Like motherfuckers is snatching our paper, bro, and erasing our name off of it and putting our name on top of it. You understand what I'm saying? A count said, can I get them cheese grits with that fish though? If you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah. Queen 71, what's good with you? I guess I could do the roll call, man. Let me stop playing around with it. Salute to everybody, man. This morning, love is the word. Good morning to you. The guy with the hashtag Junior Mafia, salute family, Black Attack, what's good? Winston Lee, what's good with you? The guy had a big night last night, man. He did the guy is working on a documentary, one of the greatest football stories ever told. You feel me? And he had an event last night at a I don't know what to call it, but it was at a school of the arts at Otterbein College, and he had a presentation. They showed a brief portion of his film, and they had a interview and a speaking engagement with Maurice Claret. For those of you all who know who Maurice Claret is, or whatnot, a very, very big event, man. So salute to the guy. I know he's tired because he probably at work too, but salute. Black Attack, what's good with you? Winston Lee, what's good with you, homie? Ratchet since 91, what's happening? Almighty Law, salute. Cadillac Red, what's good with you? Tiffany Johnson, good morning to you, Miss Tiffany Johnson. Good morning. My brother Ashy Knuckles is in the building. What's good with you, Ashy Knuckles? Salute, family. Joe the Beast is in the building. My brother Donald Jones is coming through over on the Facebook live stream. Salute. Kenneth Johnson, what's good with you? My brother Stormy B Man, salute. We got Kane the Win in here. What's happening? The Brothers UK sprinkling some of that international flavor in the situation. Salute to the UK. Hey, I was having a discussion, man. I'm trying to understand what the UK is. Like, is the UK, is that like Great Britain, England, Ireland, and Scotland, or what is the UK? I don't understand what the UK is. This is something I could read, but then I realized I spend more time with the Brothers UK than a little bit, so I can ask him, what is the UK all comprised of? Salute to Craig L in the building. What's good with you, Brent Fox? Salute, homie. The number one grinder, real talk. What's up with you? Woke the truth. Salute. Shade Girl 85. My sister in here getting ready to get to this bag. She got the hashtag AMC, hashtag Sundial, and the Rockets. You feel me? I'm gonna leave that up there for a little bit. I like that. You feel me? Stormy B Man said, who passing out breakfast sandwiches? I want turkey sausage. You feel me? Let me see. Dwayne Jones, bless up from the ATL. Salute, family. What's up with it? Let me see who I miss. Quee in the building. What's good with you, Quee? Salute. Kenneth Johnson is in the building. Mr. Gumbo is in the building. Players Ball is in the building. What's up with you? If I missed you, man, I apologize. Brian Peters is in the building. What's up with you? Tiffany Johnson. I'm just gonna say your name twice because I like it. You feel me? Felix Nunez is in the building. What's good with you, Felix Nunez? Main Boxing Biker, aka the black vegan, black vegetarian, black freak. That's what we're gonna call you. Part vegetarian, part vegan, all freak. That's what we're gonna call you. You feel me? Salute to the family. What's up with you? Tay Brown, beautiful Tay Brown is in the building. What's up with you, Tay? We got Almighty Law. We got Tay pulling out the double duty. Salute to you. Cadillac Red, I got some Cadillacs on 22s. Joe Grizzly in the building. What's up with you? Big homie Cooper's in the building. Excuse me. What's up with you? Who I got? L Bowers in the building. What's up with you? My player partner from the D, G5 Gabe is in the building. What's up with you? The Village Brothers in the building. What's happening with it? Let me see. Did I get everybody? I know I can't read good. Queen 71's in here with the booty bedazzled. You feel me in the building? What's up with you, Queen 71? Said YouTube on some bullshit. They messing with me. It's cool. Jellybean 4280 pulling double duty in the building. What's up with it, homie? Okay, Kenneth Johnson said UK is England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Damn. 8 Count says, can the guy put the link in the chat for that Claire? No, it's not a documentary on Maurice Claret. It's not a documentary on Maurice Claret. It's a documentary on the Brookhaven football team in the state of Ohio, the 2004 state champions. And Maurice Claret it was an event featuring Maurice Claret, and the guy and his team got together and put together and did a little snippet of their film, and they were a part of the event. Oh man. But anyway, man, let's go on and get into it, man. Everybody that's everybody that's invested, I guess we could talk about it a little bit at the end, but everybody that's invested in those, those stocks, everybody in the market, that's invested in AMC, Sundial, man. I know y'all are excited, man. Just hold on. You feel me? Just hold on, hold out. Stay solid and just relax. No financial advice here. I'm not a financial advisor, but just hold on, man, and just stay solid. There's a lot of people saying a lot of different things. There's a lot of stuff happening. All you have to do is just stay solid. There are people saying, AMC's not moving. I'm gonna sell out my position and do some other things with that money. Then I'm gonna get back in later. And some people sold out like on Monday, and then shit, they missed the run up. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, just chill out. At this juncture, I've gotten into this space where I'm just reading and learning and doing everything that I'm doing with my own shit. And I'm, talking to people that, of course that, we talk, but nobody really knows because we in a different place in the market. That Mullen, MULN, is doing well as well. Yeah, that Mullen is doing incredible. Man, I can't. I've been eating greedy with that Mullen. I'm about to take profit on it though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna probably ride it out through the rest of the week, and then I'm gonna go and take some profit because I'm up so big. I'm gonna take out my initial investment for sure, and lock it and eliminate the losses. Yes. But they predicting that thing to go up to like $7. That thing go up to like $6-7. Cuz, you feel me? Cuz. Cuz. But anyway, man, those of you guys who are in the market, man, just chill out. All you gotta do is just hold, and you'll know when it's time. You feel me? You know when it's time. When I don't go live for about 2 weeks, you feel me? That motherfucker got the bag. Hey man, so salute to the family, man. Salute to the family. Salute to my brother G5 Gabe in the super chat. He says, I held down the AM morning slots while you were out. That boy be cooking. Sub if you haven't already. Glad you back, bro. Salute to the family, man. Y'all be sure to go holler at G5 Gabe over there, man. Go over there and check him out. Yes, indeed. Ah, man. So anyway, man, I wanted to come in and have a conversation, man. I'm noticing something that's really truly becoming more painfully obvious to me. And it's, within the real world, you understand what I'm saying? Within our daily lives, within the world of sports, all sports, none withstanding, like I'm noticing something. And the title of the show, man, you saw is Politrickin and Apology. I know y'all I'll be trying to captivate y'all with the titles, man, but I don't know if it's working or not, but I'm gonna tell you what I've noticed. What I've noticed is we have a very, very, very huge divide going on in the culture, man, and everything that kind of falls up under the culture. There's a very, very huge divide, man. And I think a huge portion of this divide is hugely responsible as to our rationale and our reasoning for not being able to collectively move forward. You feel me? And when I tell you what it is, you're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like, yeah. And once again, in typical fashion, some people gonna be offended. Some people gonna be encouraged. I don't know who's gonna be more offended or who's gonna be more encouraged or who's gonna be in more agreement. And then there'll be those that are indifferent. You know what I mean? But there's just something that's really truly huge and is really plaguing our society or our culture and plaguing what it is that we do, and is preventing us in a lot of ways from being able to really truly move forward, man. And it's painfully obvious. But we're gonna take that break.
We offer the best grooming products for you, Yes, all natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be your swagger, your style, class, and luxury. We make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get in style with the black, yeah. Company, to give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The black gentleman, yeah. Company, to give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. The Black Gentleman Grooming Company, brought to you by yours truly, Junior the Truth. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted groomer products, specifically with the Black Kings and Queens in mind. Y'all be sure to come check us out. www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com. Or you can download the Black Gentleman Grooming app. Whether you Team App or Team Android, we do have a mobile app for you, and it's absolutely 100% free. Come on over, man, and maximize your mobile shopping experience, man, with the mobile app. So the mobile app is, once again, the Black Gent Grooming Co. But if you put in the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, the app will pop up, and the website is www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com. All right, man. So Love is the Word said, what's the symbol? What symbol are you talking about? Love is the Word. We can't, there's no investor left behind. You feel me? No family member left behind. What symbol are you talking about? Are you talking about the Mullen stock? Excuse me. Which symbol are you talking about? Love is the Word. I'm gonna try to, you're pretty responsive, so I'm gonna try to hold and see. D McGee, what's good with you, homie? Salute to the family, and salute to everybody, man, that's been showing love, of course, and supporting the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. Thank y'all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. We've once again we've kind of switched over our system, man. So we're dealing with, kind of a lot of things. So if we've had some hiccups recently with regard, to the shippings and all that kind of stuff. And I've been, reaching out and we've been talking and kind of getting those situations squared away with everybody. So thank y'all, man. I really, truly appreciate y'all support. Really, truly appreciate your patience. So, don't feel any kind of way about reaching out to me, man, by any stretch of the imagination. We're going to make these things right, man. So salute, family. Thank you. Well, love is the word. I guess you'll come back in with the what symbol you're talking about. All right. So man, the thing that I've noticed right now is we have, listen to me, man. We have people that are unapologetically Black, right? People who are unapologetically Black, unapologetically, cultural, unapologetically ethnic, unapologetically indigenous, unapologetically ADOS, unapologetically Black. You feel me? We have people who are unapologetic for who they are. Okay. And then people who actually apologize, or excuse me, are Black apologists. D McGee said, man, you don't respond on IG. Hold on, brother. Let me double check. I'm gonna check IG when the show over. I don't want to stop the show for that. Man, my IG, I hate IG. The talk, the chat feature anyway. But I'm gonna look and see what D McGee said. Let me see. I suck at IG. Let me see. We got D McGee right here. He's talking about from when I was down in Alabama. Man, my IG game be subpar. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right. Excuse me. Sam Seals is coming in. He's in West Australia by way of East Oakland. Salute, man. Watch out for the them kangaroos out there, man. I heard they dangerous. But look, man. So you have the people who are unapologetically Black, and then you have the Black apologists, man. And it is a very, very strong resentment between the two, man. It's very, very it's a very, very strong resentment between the two. You feel me? Like, man, I'm talking about Terrell Cowell, salute, man. I really truly appreciate you, man. What's understood needs no explanation ever. Man, I appreciate you. What we have is we have a gang of folks who are unapologetically, authentically themselves. Okay. Then you have a gang of people who are apologizing, you know what I mean, for that, or who are moving softly, who are not authentically themselves. You understand what I'm saying? And when those two come together, there is an obvious amount of tension and resentment between the two. You think I'm lying, you ain't got to look no further than your job. You feel me? You know, you damn, it's Get It Junior Day. Queen 71 said, and he don't answer texts in a timely manner either. Golly. Quickly said, I ain't gonna say nothing. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, nah, I ain't a timely manner though. Like, y'all be, nah, man, I ain't going. You feel me? Especially Queen 71, she texts any time. You understand what I'm saying? She gonna shoot you a message. Yeah, she gonna send you a message at any time. Your Queen 71 subject to send you a message at 11 o'clock p.m. Mm-hmm. I'm just playing. Hey, man, but look, you don't have to look no further than your job. You know what I'm saying? And you see, you got those people that's always like, they over there like, all right, man, you feel me? They one way with regard to dealing with, you know, the other people from other demographics. All right, man, I'm gonna take the cut off the dope. Big Stang said I don't answer emails either. God damn. Hey, man, it's a cold game. It's a cold game. Look, you got folks that act one way in front of white folks, and then they act another way when they're around black folks. I was trying not to say it that way, but then I realized this is my shit. I said what I want to. And you have people who will be like, oh yes, hey, no, yeah, sure. They change their voice, you know, their voice go up a couple octaves, you feel me, and all of that. And then when it's just you and them in the break room, they like, man, that motherfucker crazy, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like them people, you have the people that are like black apologists, and then black people who are unapologetically black. You got people that are like dangle out because you know they have a man, I'm trying not to say it like this, but I'm gonna say it. They have a coon question. You feel me? They have a coon question. When I first came into the workforce, I used to get that coon question a lot. You feel me? And y'all, anybody that's around my age, y'all gonna know what the coon question is. The coon question was, they would ask you somewhere around the way, they would circle their way around and figure out how to ask you about OJ Simpson. You feel me? That was back in, you know, I came into the workforce like for real, like you know, I was a youngin', you know what I mean? I've been working since 1990. Well, like getting a paycheck. I've been working since I started working since in like 1994. I believe I had my first job in 1994. It might have been 93. I got my first job then. You feel me? And and I would get those questions. The first one was OJ. Like motherfuckers would be like, what you think about OJ? And then that OJ run though, that OJ question was probably, man, I'm talking about cuz probably, you know, up into shit 10 years. They probably got a good 10 years off that OJ. I ain't gonna hold you. They got a good 10 years off that OJ shit. And that was the coon question. You feel me? And then they come around and they ask you, you know, it's been so many different instances now. They ask you about things to kind of see what you gonna do. Like what they trying to check your standards. They check your stance to see, hey man, you feel me? What are you gonna stand firm or will you compromise yourself? You understand what I'm saying? And I was one of them motherfuckers that was always autumn. I was one of the people that I say, man, OJ innocent as hell. You feel me? Yeah, the juice innocent as hell. You feel me? Like he innocent. Juice innocent. You understand what I'm talking about? Like you and people will be starting like innocent. How can you say he's innocent? And then especially if I get a coon question from like a white woman because they was really truly attached to the OJ situation. You feel me? And I you know what I mean? I'm hey, sorry, people get they get bent out of shape. You know what I'm saying? But I'm stupid. Like I don't ever, you feel me? Oh man, what you think about such and such? Boxing is a good one. You know what I mean? They'll ask you who you cheering for. You understand what I'm saying? And if you one of them people like me, like you always cheering for the black fighters in most situations, they say, "Oh man, you just cheering, you just cheering for we just cheering for him because he black." Like, yeah, the same reason you cheering against him. You feel me? But they get you with them coon questions. And the difference is basically your response, how you check. Are you going to compromise yourself? The people that compromise themselves are those people that are the black apologists. You understand what I'm saying? They the ones that are the black apologists. Then you got people who are unapologetically themselves. You feel me? And they gonna give it to you straight. They don't change their voice when you have a conversation. They look at you. If you say something stupid, chances are you got something stupid coming back. You feel me? They, hey man, they unapologetically them. They gonna say ain't, nah, they gonna say all the same shit that they regularly do. You feel me? And when you ask them a question, they gonna come with it. You understand what I'm saying? Bang Boxing Biker says after OJ, then it was Mayweather. Now I get the what you think about Wilder. Hey man, people don't even, man, I'll tear your mouth out. You ask me what you think about Deontay Wilder. You understand what I'm saying? Like man, I'll tear your mouth out. You know what I mean? Because because the majority of folks ain't qualified to have those conversations. The majority of people ain't qualified to speak on boxing anyway because they follow it casually. You know what I mean? Queen said he once said that, but he is innocent. There's another guy that admitted to killing him. I say the glove don't fit. You feel me? The glove don't fit. We must have quit. But yeah. So those are those questions. You feel me? And the thing about it though is that you have a disdain because I'm telling you, man, you gotta the majority. If you are a person who's unapologetically yourself and you unapologetically authentic, which I think the majority of y'all are, honestly speaking, because I happen to be one of them people that I offend people that aren't authentically themselves. You feel me? Like I'm very offensive to folks who aren't authentically themselves. People get offended. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll think, you know what I mean, that I'm coming down on you, or you think I'm talking about you, or you take offense to things that I say. If you are one of those people that don't hold up, if you one of those people that fold, if you one of those people that curve, if you one of them people that bend down and don't stand as tall as you are, you know what I'm saying? If you one of them people that soften your voice, if you one of them people that worry about who the fuck like you and who don't like you, and worry about, especially with regard to a job, you feel me? If you one of them people, chances are I'm offensive to you. You know what I mean? So it ain't a whole lot of them people around. People come in and they hear the shit that I'm putting down. They hear the bars that I'm putting down, then they exit stage left for the most part. You understand what I'm saying? But the majority of you can recognize that in your place of work. You recognize that in your family. You recognize that, like, I've had uncles that I've heard some of the most ridiculous shit come out their mouth in regard to dealing with them people. Like I've heard shit that I can't respect. Like I can't respect that. You feel me? Ain't no love lost, but this shit I don't view it like that. I don't view them like that. I don't view other demographics of folks like that. You understand what I'm saying? I understand the level of greatness that we have as a collective. You feel me? Like I understand. I don't give a fuck about what nobody else do. I don't give a fuck about what nobody then came and took and colonized. I don't care nothing about none of that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm looking at shit. I know I come from a long line of bad motherfuckers, and I know other folks who come from long lines of bad motherfuckers, and it ain't nothing to recognize and look and see people who come from long lines of bad motherfuckers. So I don't really get into that worrying about what other people think and what, man, I'm bad. Like I'm bad. Like for real, like I'm a bad motherfucker. So I'm not taking the cut off nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I've had people tell me like, man, you got to quit getting on the internet, man, and talking like that. You got your show and you talk like that. and I say, man, I can do what the fuck I want to do. Yes, I wake up in the morning with a cuss word on my palate. Fuck you. You feel me? Like I do what I want. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I can. I'm not apologizing for nothing. I am authentically, unapologetically myself. You understand what I'm saying? And so people who are black apologists, they man, they don't, them the people that run around at the potluck, man, and eat off everybody's spoon. Like them. You understand what I'm saying? Taste everybody's food, like, oh yeah, oh, give me some of that. Oh, Jello mold. Yes, please. How many cats you say you have? Give me some of that Jello mold. Like them motherfucker. Nah, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no fucking way, boy. You feel me? And at the end of the day, man, I think that there's a huge clash with us being able to work together as a collective in that capacity because of that. You understand what I'm saying? Because if there is something that is in you, right, that makes you inclined to operate from an apologetic stand, an apologetic point of reference, like that's something that's something is wrong with you. Something was not instilled in you, something, or you left your upbringing somewhere. Like you cannot compromise yourself. You understand what I'm saying? If you are willing to compromise yourself, then you will do anything. You will do anything. You feel me? Them people that be at them jobs and sit down and listen to the I'm talking about the apologists, the apologists that look like us and sit at them jobs and allow other people to persecute another person that look like you, and you ain't gonna defend them. Or if you're not in a position to defend them, you ain't gonna go to those people and pull them to the side and say, hey man, look, this and this and this is going on. I've gone to people before that look like me and told them, look, you need to start taking your shit up out of here and you need to start looking for another job because they finna get your ass. Like I didn't say that to folks. I didn't pull motherfuckers off their job before, off of their post. Come here. Let me holler at you. We didn't went to the restroom and talked. We didn't went to lunch and talked. We didn't went and grabbed a cup of coffee and talked. We didn't went and sat in my car and talked. Look, bro, you got to put you another play together because they finna get you. You understand what I'm saying? It's finna come down. I don't want you. You got kids. You got a wife. I don't want you to be shocked and none of that. You need to put you another play together. Period. I didn't help motherfuckers find other jobs before. Like, look, man, I didn't call people at the other universities. Like, hey, man, I got my guy over here, such and such, such and such. What y'all got over there? All right, I'm finna send him over your way. You feel me? Like, I didn't done that before. I don't, bro, you can't operate that way. You can't operate that way. And I've also been one of those people that's in the meeting and and I'm defending shit. Like I'm not letting shit go on because for me, when I go, I have a responsibility. You understand what I'm saying? My first and foremost responsibility is to my family. You know what I'm saying? And to those that poured into me. Like that's my responsibility. So I can't do anything that's going to shame them. You understand what I'm saying? I can't go into a job and do anything where my wife and my children and my parents and my grandparents can't hold their heads. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not going in there stealing. I'm not going in there fucking or sucking. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to go in and I'm going to have my integrity, period. I always got to keep my integrity. I put my last name first on my integrity, right? And also in the midst of me expanding my career and moving my career forward, I'm moving my career forward on my own merit. You understand what I'm saying? And if it's a part of me, there's going to be people who are going to be attracted to me based on who I am. So they're going to be attracted and they're going to build relationships and all that kind of stuff. Cool. But my success in my career is not predicated on my relationships with other people from a parasitic standpoint, meaning I'm not trying to attach myself to somebody and ride their coattail. You feel me? My career and the success within my career is going to be predicated on my own work ethic. Nothing that nobody can take away from me. If I attach myself to a person, people fall out. You feel me? So I can get in a space and follow somebody and attach to a person, and then they moving forward and climbing, and I'm climbing with them, and then they get mad at me. You feel me? they get mad at me, or they operating from that standpoint of, you owe me this or you owe me that or so on and so forth. I don't owe a motherfucker shit. I don't owe nobody in the streets. I don't owe nobody on the motherfucking job. I don't owe nobody on nothing. You feel me? And that's why any job that I've ever walked away from, the conditions got worse because I brought myself to the situation. You feel me? And I had no problem. Or I done been, and this is gonna sound bad because I know people be like, oh nah, you gotta be at a job 2 years, you gotta be at a job a year, you gotta do this. Nah, I don't give a fuck. I done left jobs before in less than a year. You feel me? Because I work for me. That university just signed the checks. So if there's a better offer that comes along from another university, I have an obligation to my wife and my children. You understand what I'm saying? And the people that raised me and poured into me and the people that depend on me, I have an obligation to them. Fuck you. You feel me? I'll leave. I don't have a problem leaving a job. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I done been in jobs before for 2 months. I'm gone. You feel me? They cut me a check over there. Like I'm gone. That job over there is more stable. That institution is they're paying more. The situation is better. The environment is better, and so on and so forth. I'm gone. I'm not finna stay here in this position and go through turmoil for what? No. I'm not finna do it. You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't done that before. I don't have no problem with that. But at the end of the day, I'm working under my own merit. You understand what I'm saying? And this is going to be my merit. Am I going to build relationships and stuff based on my merit? Yeah, because I'm going to come and I'm going to give you everything that I got. And if you're trying to build a winning team, of course you're going to want me to come. You feel me? But at the same time, I'm not finna follow you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I had people who I worked for and then they changed universities and changed states. You know what I mean? And they like, look, I need you to come with me and blah, blah, blah. Like, nah, you feel me? I'm not finna leave my here and then move to Texas based on my relationship with you. You feel me? I'm not doing that. And there's people who do that. There's people who come together and they, build these relationships and then they go and they, nah, I'm going to go. If I end up in Texas based on my own merit, based on, my skills and me getting an opportunity there, then I'm going to go, but I'm not following anybody anywhere. And even when for me on the other end, because the other part of what I do is I put the family on. You feel me? I'm Keenan Ivory Wayans. You feel me? I put the family on. So if I'm somewhere and I tell people, hey man, you need to come look, you know what I'm saying? And I help people get on, but I'm helping you get on and get in a situation where you can flourish and build out your own shit. I'm not putting you on or trying to help you get on. I'm not trying to help you get on so that you owe me or you got to come with me or where I come, you come. When I move, you move. And so hell no. You feel me? I'm trying to put you on so that you can go ahead on and move and flourish in your own space. You understand what I'm saying? And you build what you building. And I'm going to continue building what I'm building. Period. Kenneth Johnson said, I had to stop a white coworker in mid-sentence the other day trying to ask me why black people ask you a why black people question. I told her, do I have to ask the black guy, do I have asked the black guy written across my forehead? Y'all, oh yeah, they gonna play with you with that. Why do black people not trust the police? And get the fuck out of here. You feel me? But you have to be unapologetically like, and I've told this story before. I'm that guy that like, I've been in walking down the street with coworkers, right? And we come to a light and the light red, and my white coworkers go on and walk across the street. You feel me? And I might have another black person who's with us. You know what I mean? They just take off and start walking with the white folks across the street, and I stop and wait on the light to change. You feel me? They get to the other side and they're like, Junior, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. And I'm like, I'm gonna wait on the light to change. There's no traffic. What are you doing? And I'm like, you don't have to worry about the police coming and shooting you in your black ass. You feel me? I do. So I'm going to wait until the light change. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get killed for jaywalking when you dealing with the law, when you look like me. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfucker will get accosted by the law. And y'all ain't gonna do shit when they come over here and get on my ass. Like I didn't say this to my coworker. Like y'all not gonna do shit when they come over here and get on my ass. I'm a law-abiding citizen, so I'm gonna abide by the law. You feel me? I'm gonna wait for the light to change, ask to not jaywalk and break the law and put myself in harm's way. You feel me? And so then we get where we going, and then you have those, then you'll have because the majority of people don't understand. Like the majority of white folks, they don't understand. You feel me? So they'll just, continue on laughing and continue on business as usual. Then there's always one that when you say shit like that, you put it on their brain and they sitting there, then they just ain't right. You know what I mean? And they just, then it'll be one white woman and she'll be like, I'm sorry you have to go through that. I really thought about that. I've been thinking about that. I'm sorry you really have to go through that. Teary-eyed and all that kind of shit. You feel me? Yeah. But at the end of the day, like I'm him. Like I'm not finna cut no corners. I'm unapologetically black. Like I'm unapologetically who I am. You feel me? I'm a unapologetic, you know what I'm saying, indigenous man in this land. You feel me? That's it. That's who I am. It's not no apology in it. I have a different experience from you all. I can't do the shit that y'all do. Y'all can't do the shit that I do. You feel me? Cadillac Red said, JuniorTheTruth 100. I've seen him wait at that light. Man, I'm not fucking around with that light, bro. I'm not fucking around with that jaywalking shit, bro. Only time I might do that shit on some goofy shit one day, but nah, for the most part, nah. Red said, I seen him wait at that light. Yeah, I ain't playing, man. I'm not finna play. I'm not cutting no deal. I'm not giving anybody an opportunity to come fuck with me. So when you do come and fuck with me, it's just because you over here fucking with me and we all understand it. And then it could be what it's gonna be. But I'm not finna invite that shit. And so anyway, but you have that, and a lot of times when you operate from that standpoint and you operate from that space, and it's just in the world, because a lot of y'all, we ken the black apologists, you ken the black folks, you ken the black folks that's gonna minimize themselves around other demographics of people, you ken the black folks that's gonna be Selena said, not teary-eyed. Yeah, they be teary. Oh, I'm just so sad that you have to go through that. You feel me? And when you me now, you use your powers for good. But the old me, I get some of that. You feel me? But the now the current adult, grown and mature person with responsibilities, I'm like, yeah, nah. You feel me? It is what it is. But the old me, my horns will come out from under my skull cap, and I get some of that. Cadillac said, I waited to light with you, JuniorTheTruth, but I'm not putting the weed out. Nah, you waited to light, but you damn sure gonna smoke. And they be smoking that. They be, man, I ain't finna mess around with Cadillac. Yeah, he gonna wait at the light, but he ain't putting the blunt out. Nope. But man, so I'm when you look at that situation though, and you unapologetically yourself, you're gonna always find yourself in a conflict. You understand what I'm saying? And it's right, wrong, or indifferent. But what you will find yourself at also is you'll have a level of respect when you're unapologetically and authentically yourself. You'll have a level of respect that people that are apologists, like the black apologists, you'll have a level of respect that they don't have. You understand what I'm saying? You'll have a level of regard that they won't have. Now, your career might be negatively impacted. You feel me? Meaning, you might not be able to go through certain doors. You understand what I'm saying? You might not be invited to certain things. You might not climb the ladder in the same way that a person that's a black apologist will. But then that's one of them things where you got to look at yourself in the mirror. You feel me? Like you got to look at yourself in the mirror and you have to deal with yourself. You got to understand, are you going to compromise yourself? You got to understand, are you going to let these motherfuckers talk to you any kind of way? You got to understand, are you finna let people play with you? You understand what I'm saying? Are you going to have these inappropriate relationships with folks? You understand what I'm saying? Are you going are you going to be fucking and sucking and eating? You understand what I'm saying? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to compromise yourself and compromise your integrity in order to climb a corporate ladder in some shit that you don't understand? Like that's something you have to deal with, and you have to look at yourself, and you have to answer those questions. As for me, I was raised that a man has to have a code. You feel me? Every man has to have a code, and if you don't have a code, I don't. I can't really truly give you full respect as a man. That's just I'm just gonna take the cut off the dope. Like you gotta have a code, period. And you have to have um you got to be honorable. You got to be honorable. And a lot of times you see people that are dishonorable. But so that is the space of when you wonder and you look at how people react to people that are unapologetic, and you look at that conflict, you see, you feel me, like you see how people, you can see, like, to use the boxing analogy, you see why people hate on Deontay Wilder the way they hate on him, right? Because he's unapologetically, authentically himself. And so other people who compromise themselves, other people who allow people to play with them, who allow people to play with their names, who allow people to talk to them any kind of way, to treat them any kind of way, to do them any kind of way, you feel me? They get treated a different way. And it makes them resent a person who is authentically themselves. You understand? Like when you are authentically yourself, it'll make people who are not authentically, people who are playing a character, it will make them resent you because they don't have the courage and are not courageous enough to be themselves. So it make them feel some kind of way. I make a lot of people feel a kind of way. Like I make people feel a way in life. I make people feel a way professionally. I make people feel a certain kind of way with regards to this YouTube shit. You feel me? People feel a certain kind of way about me. You know what I mean? People who act like they rock with me and they feel a certain kind of way about me. And that's cool. You feel me? But I'm authentically myself, man. I'm gonna be me regardless. I'm gonna be me. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't, the only thing I'm gonna do differently is the only time I'm gonna change the octave in my voice is when I'm dealing with an elderly woman. You understand what I'm saying? When I'm dealing with, when Big Mama Neil, you feel me? Or Pawpaw Neil. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be intentional with my tongue. Other than that, man, please. You feel me? I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna do what I do. And I'm gonna operate out of love and respect, and I'm on an integrity, and I'm going to stand by the code that I live by. And that's just what that is. Ain't no disrespect. You feel me? Ain't no disrespect. Ain't no disrespect, but I'm just doing what it is that I do. Man, it's a funny thing. Nah, I ain't gonna tell that story. I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't want to stir no bullshit. But I'm gonna say it. I've seen a person who one of those people who despises the Lions Den boxing community and openly is, saw a couple people actually. But it just shows you how this shit is. But they've openly, they got this to say about us, and they've had this and that to say even about me. You know what I'm saying? They've had, some go back and forth or whatever the case may be. And I actually saw them this weekend. Funny thing, I'm out of town. I'm assuming they were out of town. You feel me? And actually seen them. And they said, "How you doing, brother?" That's how you doing, brother. You feel me? This shit is funny. Like it's at the end of the day, I feel bad for people, and that's the moral of the story. Like I feel bad for people who have to be apologetic for their existence. I feel bad for people who are apologian, like people who are politicking and apologying, man. I feel bad for you. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for a person who can't come and authentically be themselves and really truly present themselves to the world, and that be that. Like I feel bad for them. I feel bad, you know what I mean, a little bit. But then at the end of the day, it's a like I literally, Queen, I'm talking about, I saw him like literally, you feel me? My kid, and I'm there with my children, and I ain't gonna go all off on it, you know what I'm saying? But it was just funny. And it was all around, and the whole divide shit, really truly, and the whole arguing and all that kind of stuff is about basically people not unapologetically being themselves, and unapologetically, with regard to the boxing shit, unapologetically riding for Deontay Wilder. That's all this shit was about. That's all it is about. And then people who feel like they need to come and compromise and be inclusive, you feel me, and be all inclusive. I'm not a all inclusive person. I'm not gonna lie to you. The older I get, and I was just telling my wife this, I'm not an all inclusive person. You feel me? I don't need to include everybody. I don't, because I understand where people come from, and the American way is to come in and capitalize off people that look like me. The American way is to weasel your way in and to gain control of what it is that we have going on and to capitalize on it. You understand what I'm saying? That's the American way. Like, that's what the fuck they do. They come in, wiggle their way in, they get to hanging around, they get to chilling, they listening to the music, then they dropping the N-word, then they starting to try to fuck on our women, and then the next thing you know, they taking control and making money off us. That's the American way. So I'm not really an inclusive person. Like, I'm cool. You can do what you do over there. I can do what I do over here. You might have some shit that I like, and I'll patronize. You know what I'm saying? I'll patronize. I'll support the shit that you got going on over there. I don't have to come over and immerse myself in your culture. I don't have to come in and try to figure out how to make my money off of your culture and off of exploiting your culture and shit like that. Nah, just like I don't want people coming over here trying to figure out and weasel their way into our neighborhoods, weasel their way into our corner stores, weasel their way into our communities and capitalize off. I'm not on that shit. I'm not a very inclusive person. I think that we can coexist and we can interact and have interchanges, but I feel like every time when there's this inclusion shit, we always end up coming up on the short end of the stick. I ain't going. You feel me? Y'all want to know how bad it is? I've turned down certain contributors to the Punch Junkie magazine. Just so we can be clear, there's certain people who come out and they want to come over and they want to write with us in an anonymous capacity. You feel me? So that they can say the things that they really want to say and captivate our audience and so on and so forth. Then you have other people who, want to do it and be anonymous, but they got an agenda. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know who you are, bro. I understand what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from. Like, nah, keep that shit away from us. We got our own shit because we just want to be like, I got a problem with the way shit is going there. So we create our own. You know what I'm saying? We create our own, and we over here doing what it is that we're doing with our magazine. Like, I don't need any, never mind. I don't need that. You feel me? Because I understand the spirit of takeover. I understand motherfuckers want to come over here and then want to take shit over and then want to control. And then the next thing you know, it don't belong to us no more. You feel me? It's the same thing that happened in the country. It's the same thing that happened to this land. Motherfuckers come over there, they start engaging. First of all, you keep them from starving, then they start engaging in the commerce, and then they start, making their way in, and then they start making their way into our family structures. Then they start inviting other motherfuckers to come over and do the same thing. And the next thing you know, they got us believing that we a minority on our own land. Think about that. But that's a whole nother conversation. I don't want to do that, man. You feel me? I don't want to start, because y'all know I'm the motherfucking conspiracy theorist. You know what I mean? They got you motherfuckers thinking you're a minority on your own land. Go figure. Got you motherfuckers. Hey man, thank y'all, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. One of the biggest things that we have to get over, and what we see now once again, is the conflict between people that are unapologetically black, or whatever word you want to associate with black. You understand what I'm saying? And then people who are black apologist, or whatever word you want to insert there. Apologist and authentic. Motherfuckers that are authentically themselves, and motherfuckers that apologize for being them. You understand what I'm saying? The end. And that's the hugest conflict, one of the hugest conflicts that we have right now. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will sit there and feel some kind of way because you got a fucking do-rag on. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm talking about in your house. You in your house with a do-rag on to make a motherfucker feel some kind of way. Like, man, if you don't get your black apologist ass away from me, hey, man, thank y'all so much, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Selena said, hey, man, we had to make her picture bigger because she been in here talking. Dang, that's G-Fag-A. We know what the player partner look like. I can't see what the... Selena, is that really you? We don't believe you. Selena, Selena built like she ethnic. You feel me? She hey, man, let me get out of here, man. I ain't playing with y'all. Put on my good eyes. She built like she ethnic. Hey, let me get out of here, man. Thank y'all so much, man. I really, truly, she said, yes, it's me. We gonna need a sworn affidavit. We need a sworn affidavit. You feel me? We're gonna have to send, hold on, where JC at? We're gonna have to send JC over there to check. You feel me? We're gonna have to send somebody over there to check to see. We're gonna have to come over. We're gonna have to come over to the your IG. We got to come see what's going on. Ron Haskins said, right, Junior the Truth. Yeah, we got to check. We got to see. Salute to my brother Donald Jones, still hanging in. Mm-hmm. We need a sworn affidavit to check and see that that's you, because we don't believe. You understand what I'm saying? We had to send one of these henchmen over there to check and see, because that's some shit you done pulled off the internet. Yep, that's a picture you can pull it off the internet. Hey, man, thank y'all so much, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. You have absolutely no idea, none whatsoever, man. Man, get back to being authentically yourself. You understand what I'm saying? It's good enough. And if it ain't good enough, then the hell with them. You feel me? Get back to being authentically yourself. Today, when you go in that meeting, put some bass in your voice. Talk like you regularly talk. Put some goddamn bass in your voice. You feel me? Queen said he wants to say, Lord, he gonna investigate. You feel me? Now we got to see. She said, "There you go. We're gonna send somebody on the assignment. Who gonna pick up this assignment? Queen Selena, 1125. Who gonna pick up that assignment? Somebody got to pick up that assignment and go over there. To Mr. Gumbo, pick up that assignment, man. We got to get on. We got to get with this, man, and see what's happening. Hey, man, thank y'all so much, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. You have absolutely no idea. Man, I'm gonna give you a daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice until your life looks like a pair of dice, man. I'm Junior the Truth, man. I'm signing off. I'm a highborn player made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.